aka Eileen the Little Crafter. Additional information about this show, arts, casts, and everything in between, and my Little Crafter show, which is on YouTube, can be found on my website, eileenthelittlecrafter.com. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I know I've been MIA. Okay, so this is going to be a pretty long podcast because I had a lot of ideas. It's going to be, I don't know what I'm going to name it, so maybe I should just call it the big shebang show. I don't know. We'll figure the name out. I've been sitting here by the seat of my pants thinking, okay, I did make a promise, and so I have to give a huge shout out to hubby, who said that he wanted to hear a podcast on Thursday. I've been telling him that I've been MIA making podcasts. Still looking for my camera. I hope I didn't lose it. I have a backup camera. I'm just not sure if I'm going to use it because that one needs batteries, and you know how batteries go, like nothing, and sometimes videos take forever. But I will do what I can and see, what I am going to do. We shall make this work, right? Anyway, guys, so I have been MIA. I think I'm looking at the camera and I'm like, I think I even forgot how to use it, but hey, quick study, right? And I'm not too sure about the resolution. There's not really a screen. You know what? I may use this anyways at this point because I am kind of desperate and itching to make a video. Hopefully, a new leaf is turning over. But all right, let me just put this out there. I think I've mentioned this a couple of times, and if you suffer with any type of mental illness, or you think you are suffering from any type of mental illness, please go get help. It's the best thing to do. Trust me, you'll thank yourself. I suffer from depression, and I have been going through a deep spiral, deep thinking, with just everything everything just went to heck in a handbasket for me in a sense. I lost interest in podcasting, crafting, YouTubing. I just, needed some space. I was thinking maybe I might take down my channel, tell everybody goodbye, for podcasting, YouTubing, and all that stuff. I just was like, you know what? I'm not interested. I'm not even crafting. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. And it didn't help that I got sick. Like, I got a really bad head cold. And so yeah, I haven't even been taking pictures. And it's been really cold to be taking pictures. So for all those awesome, lovely ladies that I've been seeing taking pictures this time of year for whatever, for Dia & Co., for blogs, for Instagram, holy camole, you guys are awesome. I just have to bow down to you guys. You guys are amazing. So, excuse me. I have to say that, it's kind of refreshing and a little scary to put yourself out there. I'm not making any New Year's resolutions. The holidays was great, so I want to wish everybody happy holidays and a happy New Year. So like I said before, let me kind of rewind. So I just been in limbo a bit. I'm thinking, what do I want to do? Just kind of chilling out, just doing a little bit of, actually playing a lot of Tekken. Playing a lot of Tekken, watching a lot more of shows on Netflix, because animes are just not around. Like, I kind of felt like winter anime, from fall to winter anime, just, I don't know what happened. Like, for me anyways, I know that there's been a list of people, saying, oh, check this anime out, and I'm like, but that's not my cup of tea, or this one was the best anime because of X, Y, and Z, and I'm like, no, like, I guess maybe, because it's not my cup of tea, and I'm like, no, I'll pass. Or there's ongoing series that I'm like, I tried watching, I forgot which one I was watching, and I watched one episode. I was like, what am I watching? This is junk. But I do have to say, I'm grateful for Netflix for coming out with their anime selection. Just we gobbled it up. Like, we just sat there and we watched. We even finished what is that? We finished the whole complete season of Bleach. I never really got a chance to watch it. I stopped watching. I don't know why. So I literally was like, okay, let's check this out. So we gobbled that up. We gobbled up all of the anime from anime on Netflix, which I love. So I may do the next podcast about that. I don't have a list of the names in front of me. I know that there's some new movies coming out on Netflix, so I'm super excited about that. I'm disappointed that there is no longer going to be a Daredevil. This season was really interesting, and I was just so... it really went there. It like went dark. It did. So if you guys haven't caught up to that, I definitely would. The way they left it was, it kind of left like a cliffhanger. So I thought there was going to be a season 4. Technically, I thought this was a season 2, but this is season 3. Anyways, so yeah, so all the other shows pretty much are gone. And I didn't even know that Jessica Jones got canceled as well. There's speculation that Marvel is going to be moving to Disney's streaming service. So personally, I don't know if I would. I don't know. I don't think I would pay for a streaming service by Disney. I'm not like really into their shows. The only shows that I like are the Marvel shows. Other than that, I haven't really checked out anything else. They haven't produced, like, let's say, any. I don't know, like with the Guardians cartoons. I don't know who produces that. Don't really get a chance to see that. You know, like you don't really any type of new Avenger animation or cartoon, whatever, at this point, because everyone says, "Oh no, it's an anime now." But for me, I don't know. I haven't seen any new shows like that, and that I would be interested. You know, like you get maybe 1 or 2 episodes, and then you don't know when it's airing. So it's like, what's the point, right? Because then you get hooked on a show, and then you're like, oh, when's the next episode? And either it's gone, or just I don't know, just MIA, or doesn't air the time you thought it was, or you just keep on getting repeats. So therefore, it's like, I don't know. Anyways, moving on. So, speaking of anime, I don't know. The winter anime has not definitely been good. I haven't seen anything that I'm interested in at this point. I don't know. I may start watching Titans. I don't know. We shall see. But Netflix so far has been good. What did we watch that I really enjoyed? We watched Red Sparrow, which I liked. I think I'm just kind of been watching like older movies, like Red Sparrow, the last Alien movie that came out. It was Mission Impossible. I don't know. Like, I kind of felt like it was missing something. It just was okay. Like I said, just wasn't. I don't know. Like, it was just missing something, and I don't even know how to explain it. So, anyways, what else did we watch? Did we watch anything else that I could think of? No, I just been trying to catch up with the like not the Marvels, the DC universe. It's honestly, it really is a very sad state that the DC universe for motion pictures is in. Ben Affleck quit. I think his name is Calvin Harris. That's it for him. And I honestly thought it was for another reason, and it turns out that it was not. And there are talks that maybe they might be doing some Supergirl movies, which is interesting. Honestly, I'm like, at this point, recast them. Like, just recast them. Like, Aquaman is really good franchise. The Wonder Woman is a great franchise. Batman, you basically can recast. Obviously, you've done it before. And honestly, I don't even know why they changed. I probably do, and I probably don't. I know that it wasn't the best, but when Superman Returns, the other movie where Superman comes back and he finds out that he has a son, I kind of felt like, hey, why don't we just recast that? I mean, I know he's doing really well on his shows with Legends of Tomorrow as Captain Adam. Sorry. Couldn't get that word out for some changes. That is crazy. Anyway, guys, so I know that he's doing really well. He's made a bunch of appearances between the DC universe of Arrow, Flash, and probably, I think maybe Legends he's really popular on. And I don't know if he's made any appearance. Probably Supergirl. Like I said, I'm still in the first stages of the series, so definitely I'm trying to catch up. Like, there's this a scene in the universe where, they're all together, and I'm like, okay, what happened? And I'm like, okay, well, maybe if I watch this series up to this point, and maybe once I find that point that I'm at, then I'll watch the next series and see, because it kind of looks like everything's combined. Just like, I'm super excited to get up to the point where I actually see, I think it's Batwoman. I mean, Ruby Rose looks amazing in her costume, and I was kind of hoping that we either get a movie or even a television series this year, which would be awesome. And I'm like, are we going to get it for the CW, which is here is channel 11. I don't know if it's the same. I don't know. Anyways, are we going to get I think of Around the Nation is CW, but it's just different channels. Here it's 11. I remember when it was Pix 11, but anyways, all right. So we get the CW network. So I'm wondering, are we going to get a movie? Are we going to get a show on the CW, or are we going to get a show on the DC universe, which would be awesome sauce. Any which way would be great. I'm hoping for a new type of animation. Haven't seen anything in that respect. I've just seen, what is that? The latest one they did with the Suicide Squad, really interesting. I like that a lot. I was kind of hoping for a new Constantine one, but nothing in the pipeline yet. I am super excited about the Young Justice, which is coming out tomorrow. So the countdown has begun. We have like 23 or 24. What did it say? 20 something hours left before we get and it looks like we are going to get 3 episodes on the DC universe, which again, I don't understand why they did it this way. Well, technically, I saw the preview on YouTube, and I'm like sitting there going, oh. So if you guys haven't seen the 3-minute preview of the new Outlaws or Outsiders, Young Justice, holy camoli, I'm just sitting there going, oh, okay. Yeah. And there's a lot of new faces. So I wonder how, they seem to be already working in conjoint with one another. They seem like a well-oiled team. So I'm hoping and praying that they give us a backstory so we can understand what's going on. It probably will, like they always do. And therefore, what else was I thinking? Okay. Teen, not, I can't call it Teen Titans. Titans is on hiatus, and it ended with a weird twist that I could have sworn. I was like, what? And I was talking to my brother-in-law, so hey Jason, if you listen to this, we were talking about this, and I was like, oh, he says, you paid for that? I was like, yeah, I couldn't help myself. So we were talking about it, and I was like, oh, apparently X, Y, and Z is going on, and I should have known that it was not what it was, and it kind of left you in a cliffhanger, which is kind of sad. It just started. Hello. But we are getting Young Justice, so that should, and I think another show, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, so I definitely will be doing a podcast about that, my review on that, which is interesting. I know that it's been podcast and reviewed left and right. Apparently, I'm going back to Netflix here. Apparently, the last season of Voltron was not well received. They basically are saying that seasons 7 and 8, or was it 7 or 8, was kind of. I watched a little bit of the review. I didn't even finish watching it. That the last season wasn't even, or the 7th season wasn't even necessary. Honestly, I loved all the seasons. I think it was a really good, whatchamacallit, a show. I'm sad to see it end, but it had to end, and I really loved it. I think that it stayed pretty true to the original Voltron, with exceptions to our modern way of thinking. Well, I don't want to say modern. I want to say our more. I think it's modern. I think for its time, it's our modern or more up to date way of thinking. Honestly, I did like the way it was drawn back then. Just something about it. Loved that. Loved the look of that. But this was a different take, and it wasn't bad. It was pretty darn good, pretty close to the source material, and I really thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved it more than the also hated She-Ra. Like I said, She-Ra was not terrible. I mean, I'm probably going to give it I don't know, because there's a lot of things in there that I just didn't. I don't know if I would give it a 3 or 2.5 out of a 5. It's on the low scale, I have to admit. And if you guys haven't heard about my my spew of the She-Ra, my take on the She-Ra, what I thought about it, my podcast, I do have another podcast. I'm not going to go rehash that, but I just feel like that was not the rendition that we were hoping for. And I don't know, I guess maybe, like I said, it just, I don't know, I guess maybe I was hoping for something more, a little bit more closer to the source material. Not the way the characters look, but in terms of the storyline. It has an interesting storyline. I like the twist. I really despise the fact that, because the characters are plus size, that everybody is very upset about that. I don't like the fact that they look like kids. They don't even look like teenagers to me. Like, they just, I don't know. It's just not my cup of tea in terms of that. But like I said, the storyline is pretty interesting. I thought they were gonna go in a totally different direction. But we shall see. Season 2 supposed to be slated soon. But you never know what happens. And maybe a hint here and there about the He-Man adaptation coming soon. Who knows? Apparently the toys aren't doing well, so how that goes. If the toys aren't doing well, then But I don't know. I guess I don't know if that's the same. That holds true for Netflix. Because they already got our money. It's like, with like, like independent animators, or the people that produce anime, they've really gotta sell the merchandise as well, to really reap in the profits. So, I don't know, maybe it's totally different. Maybe they're like, well, we got your money already, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, so it just is pretty interesting. What else is going on? Oh man, guys, I have to say that I thoroughly enjoyed taking the last 2018 class. Excuse me, this cough is, I don't know where it came from. Anyways, 2018 Jessie's class, Curves by Moves. If you're not on her waiting list or on the list, definitely should get on there. 2019 should be a very good year. More classes, hopefully. And what else is going on? We got to meet some of the awesome... Well, we got to meet the ladies from Latin Connection. They were helping sponsor the the events with Jessie. We did some meditation, and it was really good. I'm super excited. I got a chance to win my a Catherine's gift card. It's hilariously funny because I've always wanted to shop at Catherine's, so I kind of feel like the universe is like, here. Yeah, so it was announced on Instagram recently, and I was like, oh snap, yeah. So super excited about that. So I don't have a Catherine's next to me, so definitely gonna have to be doing some online shopping. The gift certificate is supposed to be able to shop online, or in the store. So I don't think there's a Catherine's anywhere near me. Maybe I should look. Maybe, I don't know. But anyways, shopping online is not horrible. It's just the shipping, the handling, and the waiting. As a plus size woman, I think you all could, I could definitely relate to that. And anybody who is plus size can definitely relate, because a lot of stores don't carry a certain sizes within house. Like, like some stores don't carry 2018s, which really upsets me, because I'm like, you could do it. Like, it's just, why not? But, yeah, I know. I guess some of the stores, because the storage probably is another problem. But I've seen a store that I think that if they, in my opinion, if they, finagle their lease and tear down a wall, maybe there's a possibility. I don't know. It's just me. But, hey, it is what it is. Or maybe even if they moved across the street, like to a bigger location. And I'm wondering, is it all stores that are like that are, say they have 28s and beyond, but then when you go in store, like, are they all like that across the state? That is a very interesting question. And maybe I might pose that, like, ask that question. Interesting. Interesting. Anyways, okay, so like I said before, let me give you the rundown. Like I said, you guys are suffering, and need help, definitely reach out to your local hotlines. They have that. Here in the city, we have 311. They definitely can help you with that. Go to your local hospital, and if it's an emergency, call 911, or please go to the emergency room. They will definitely help you. I am doing well, kind of having some stuff go, working on some stuff to just get out of this energy that I'm going through, just to work through it mentally, and then I'm going to work on the physical, just to have fun and release some hormones and just build up my strength, my energy, all that good stuff. I don't think it's a New Year's resolution. I don't think it's like if I lose weight, great. It's just a side effect. I just need to build up some strength. I'm having some issues with my tendon. Walking up the stairs, getting out of bath is a problem for me. So I I'm doing what I gotta do for myself, trying to take it easy and work out a few things. You know, I'm super excited. I got some things coming up that I want to talk to you guys about later after, after the birthday weekend, and the anniversary. So, yeah, so I guess maybe I could wish the hubby a happy anniversary. Yeah, we're 18 years and going crazy strong. Yeah, so yeah, crazy. I know. We're 18 and a half together, and 18 years married. And, yeah, no, I just, so happy anniversary, honey. Thank you for standing by me through my craziness. Thank you for supporting and loving me and being there for me. Thank you for, just being you, even though you drive me nuts. And I'm sure vice versa. So, thank you for, like I said, supporting me, loving me, caring about me, and just being an awesome guy. Thank you. And happy anniversary, my love. Okay. So I'm super, super, super duper excited about a lot of different things that are coming out. And I'm going to just work on things, just little by little. And I'm super excited, like I said, I'm hoping that we get some new anime going on. Like I said, I'm just going to watch the DC Universe's Flash, Arrow, Supergirl. I didn't think I was going to like the Flash as much as I did. Seriously, I didn't think I was. And it's really, really cool. Because I really thoroughly enjoy watching Arrow. So once I start getting, like I said, to the point that Supergirl is, it's an interesting concept. But yeah, so I'm going to end this here. And thank you everybody for listening. And thank you guys for supporting me on YouTube. And thank you for for supporting me on my podcast. Thank you for people who listen on SoundCloud, wherever you guys are listening at, or finding out about my my podcast. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. And hopefully we'll get back onto a schedule. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I don't know if I'm going to move it to a Friday, because I may be having something that's going on the Thursdays. I'm not sure. I have to pick a date. It's between Wednesday and Thursday. So we haven't nailed down a time, a date, like a time and a day. So that's kind of up in the air at this point. So I will let you guys know as soon as I can. I will post it up on the blog, all my other social media stuff, and or you could just find out when the podcast airs. So I definitely will let you know about that. So not much changes going on, just working on myself, just not for New Year's resolution, just for me, setting some goals. And I love what Stlyle Oversize said about that she doesn't she's not into like big on New Year's resolutions, and that really hit home for me. She was just like, I'm gonna just set some goals for myself, and I know it's probably the same thing, thinking about it. I don't know, maybe for me resolutions, like, it's so New Year's Eve, like, ugh. I'm gonna be honest, I am not a New Year's person. I'm not a New Year's Eve person. I like watching the ball drop, but the parties are okay. Dressing up is cool, but it's like, I don't know. Anyways, so I don't know, like, maybe I might make goals after my birthday or something, like, I don't know, like, just for me, something that I am interested in working on, or whatever the case may be. so I just figuring stuff out as I go, and yeah. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. Again, thank you so much. Thank you, David. I love you. If you guys have not checked out Jessie on Instagram, check out her Instagram account. She's Curves with Moves. Also, don't forget to check out the awesome and funny Stlyle oversized. She's awesome. I found her through Dia & Co as well. She's just really funny, and I love watching her style. She's really cool. She has a blog. She's a blogger. And don't forget to check out the Latina Connection. And I would definitely be letting you guys know how what I got. Maybe I might do a little video once I get my oh my goodness. A video of sorts once I get my gift certificate, and let you know how I feel about Catherine's, what I got and stuff like that. And maybe I'll do a little, haul or experience. I don't know. We'll figure it out as I go. I have so many ideas, and I got to start writing stuff down. That's probably one goal I need to really work on, that, kind of get those. So anyway, guys, let me end this here. I know I've been blah, 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 lying, and, yeah. So again, don't forget to, I know that a lot of people talk about self-care, self-love. My kind of self-care is making sure that I, go to my doctor, try and get enough sleep, make sure that I just take care of myself the best way I can. So the best way that I can is right now trying to make sure that I take care of myself mentally and physically. So don't listen to the outside world. Listen to your body, listen to your heart, listen to your soul and your mind. And I think that is one of the things that 2019 is going to be for me. So anyway, guys, please take care of yourself, and thank you for your support. If you guys have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Or you can always email me your comments or questions. My email address is Eileen@eileenlowcrofter.com. And don't forget to check out the website. It's Eileen@eileenlowcrofter.com. Thank you for listening, and bye for now.